Hey guys, it's Carolyn here, and I have recently decided to switch up my TBR for the year. Not entirely, I still have plenty of stuff from the shelves that I showed you earlier in the year, but I changed it up enough that I thought I would show you what is now on my shelves for the rest of the year. So yeah, I'm hoping this uploads. My uploading thing has been kind of temperamental recently. The other day, I was able to upload a video that was 20 minutes long, and then yesterday, I already had this filmed, and I couldn't upload it when it was 8 minutes long, so we'll have to see if this works. But anyway, what I'm reading now is American Gods by Neil Gaiman. I'm like 100-something pages in. And also, another thing that you can't see is Saga Volumes 2 and 3 that are on my bed, because I'm reading those as well. And then this pile is the rest of what I want to read in March. I don't know if I'll be able to read all of it, but I'm hoping I will. These are Color of Magic, Weird Sisters, Mort, Equal Rights, and The Light Fantastic, all by Terry Pratchett, all in his Discworld series, but I won't necessarily be reading them in that order. And then my Jane Eyre audio CDs and my physical copy of Jane Eyre from the library. I actually own the physical copy though. And then Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens, and The Odyssey by Homer. Hoping to get all of that read, but not really sure, since there's only, like 13 more days in the month, I guess. And then down here, another book that isn't on these shelves that I haven't decided if I'm going to read yet is I might read Neverwhere by Neil Gaiman, but I'm already reading a lot of his stuff this month because I've also got Trigger Warning and Fragile Things out from the library, so not sure if I'll read those, or if I'll read that one. But anyway, this is all my little April pile here, and that's Restaurant at the End of the Universe by Douglas Adams, which is the second Hitchhiker's book. And then this is The Penelope Ad by Margaret Atwood. And then we have Pillars of the Earth by Ken Follett. I'm debating taking this on vacation because I'm going on vacation for a week, and it's going to be like 28 hours there and back, because we're going to Florida, so I don't know if I'm going to take this with me. It's kind of a big book to take with me, but at the same time, if I get the audiobook from the library, that's 28 hours in the car that I'll be able to read and listen to it, which is great. And then we have Shadowy Horses by Susanna Kersley, Winter's Tale by Mark Halperin. This is another vacation choice that I might do. And then we have the Clockwork Prince graphic novel, Clockwork Princess, the actual book, and then City of Heavenly Fire, all by Cassandra Clare. And then these two are for May. That's Clash of Kings and Storm of Swords by George R. R. Martin. And I will also be reading War and Peace, probably in between those to kind of break up the genres. And then for June, I have Feast for Crows and A Dance with Dragons, as well as more War and Peace. And if I have time, I'll also finish reading Outlander by Diana Gabaldon. I'm not really sure how long it's going to take me to finish this one, so I'm basically going to read this for little bits at a time every month until I finish it, and hopefully that'll be this year. And then we have for July, An Abundance of Catherines by John Green and Paper Towns by John Green. I think this movie comes out in June, but I don't think I'm going to see it because I liked the Fault in Our Stars film actually more than the book, because I didn't like the book as much as everyone else. Please don't kill me for that. But yeah, so I liked the movie better, but with Paper Towns, I think it's going to be the opposite. I think I'm actually really going to enjoy the book, so I don't know if I want to ruin it by seeing the movie. So yeah, we'll have to see. And then down here we have, sorry, this is kind of in the way, it's just a little art cube. But we have a bunch of graphic novels that I want to read in July, because my friend Ben lent all these to me, and I think July is when I'll see him next. So I want to have all these read by the next time I see him. So we have Preludes and Nocturnes, which is the first volume in the Sandman series by Neil Gaiman, and then House of M, and Wolverine Tales of Weapon X, Captain America Winter Soldier, Civil War, which I think there's a bunch of these, but this one is the one where the Avengers are divided against each other. So yeah, we'll see about that one. And then Iron Man Extremis. Sorry for the shaky camera, guys. And then we have As You Like It by Shakespeare. I'm not really sure when I'm going to read that. I just really wanted to read some Shakespeare this year because I haven't so far, and that's the next one on my list. And then I'm just going to move this. Then we have not Dash and Lily's Book of Dares, Amy and Roger's Epic Detour by Morgan Matson, Where She Went by Gail Forman, which is the second book in the If I Stay duology by her. And then we have Iron Legends, Iron Queen, and Iron Knight, all by Julie Kagawa, which are the novellas in the Iron Fae series, and then books 3 and 4 in the Iron Fae series. And then we have Isla and the Happily Ever After by Stephanie Perkins, which is the third book in the companion trilogy of hers. And then we have Cloud Atlas by David Mitchell, Memoirs of a Geisha by Arthur Golden, Devil in the White City by Eric Larson, as well as Thunderstruck by Eric Larson, The White Queen by Philippa Gregory, sorry, let me move this dude, This Star Won't Go Out by Esther Earle, The New Moon with the Old by Dodie Smith, the first book in the Mistborn trilogy by Brandon Sanderson. Oh, and sorry, I forgot to say, all of these I'm aiming for July-ish, and then whatever I don't finish in July will spill over into August, and then these will be August, September-ish, and then these will be also September, and then a little bit into October, and then Sweetness at the Bottom of the Pie, Weed That Strings the Hangman's Bag, and Red Herring Without Mustard are all for October because they're all mysteries. And I might also fit in Well of Ascension into October if I end up finishing Mistborn. And then we have V for Vendetta, which is going to be for November. I want to have it finished by November 5th because that is Guy Fawkes Day. And then down there we have Well of Ascension, but again, I might push that to October. And then, this is my November, December, pile, which is Sense and Sensibility by Jane Austen, Mansfield Park by Jane Austen, Northanger Abbey, Persuasion, Pride and Prejudice, and Emma, all by Austen. Then Bridget Jones's Diary by Helen Fielding, which is a modern retelling of Pride and Prejudice. And then we have, or it's inspired by Pride and Prejudice, I'll say. And then we have, what is that one? I Am Half Sick of Shadows, which is the fourth Flavia de Luce, and it is set at Christmas time, which is why it's in the December pile. And then we have Hero of Ages by Brandon Sanderson, which is the third book in the Mistborn trilogy. Little Women by Louisa May Alcott, which is, it's got a lot of Christmas scenes in it, so I figured it would be good for Christmas time. Then we have Northanger Abbey by Val McDermott and Sense and Sensibility by Joanna Trollope, which are the first two books in the Austen project, where modern authors have adapted Jane Austen's tales. And then lastly, we have some Pride and Prejudice graphic novels. Some Austen graphic novels, which are Pride and Prejudice, Sense and Sensibility, and Northanger Abbey. And then that one that you can't really see is the Jane Austen Book Club by Karen Joy Fowler. So yeah, my last 2 months are very Austen and classics related. But yeah, so I think that's everything, and hopefully I will be able to get through all of this, we'll have to see. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this and, you know, bearing with me for kind of always changing my mind about what I'm reading. But hey, that's the point of having books. And let me know what you guys think of any of these, without spoilers, if you will, because some of them are rereads, but some of them I'm reading for the first time. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.